Have you ever stopped to think that often, the more we try to accumulate things, the more it feels like we're distancing ourselves from what truly matters? What if I told you that the secret to an abundant and balanced life isn't in what you have, but in what you share with others? It may sound counterintuitive, but that's exactly what the pig sign in the Tibetan Zodiac teaches us. Generosity, not accumulation, is the path to true prosperity. And the most interesting part is that the more you give, the more life returns to you in ways you can't even imagine. If you were born under the pig sign, this energy of generosity is already part of your essence. But did you know that by understanding and applying this virtue, you can further transform your life and relationships? In today's video, we'll explore how generosity and abundance are interconnected and how you can harness them to achieve a fuller, more harmonious life. Now, before we begin, I have a special request. Write in the comments a word that defines what the pig means to you. Not only does this strengthen our community, but it also helps spread this wisdom to more people who share the same sign. And if you're ready to learn all about the generosity of the pig and how it can transform your life, stay with me and prepare to be amazed. If you were born under the pig sign, you carry within you a generosity that is rare and precious. Life has gifted you with a humble nature and a unique ability to see the bright side of things, even when challenges arise. This generosity you possess isn't just about material things. It shows in how you offer your time, attention, and care to others. Think about how many times you've been the one to bring a smile and a word of support when someone else needed it. That's what makes you special and admired by many. I know you may have sometimes felt unappreciated in a world that often prioritizes having over being. But your generosity doesn't go unnoticed. It's this ability to give, expecting nothing in return, that allows true abundance to flow into your life. The people around you might not always verbalize it, but they feel the difference you make. And even when life challenges you, you find a way to turn those difficulties into valuable lessons and growth opportunities. Your connection with prosperity deserves attention. In the Tibetan Zodiac, the pig is not only a symbol of material gain, but of something deeper: the ability to cultivate and maintain enriching relationships. Remember that time when a simple gesture of yours completely changed the mood in a room? Whether at home, at work, or among friends, you have this gift of transforming situations around you. It's a silent but powerful force that attracts people because they know they will find support and understanding. And it's exactly this generosity that becomes your true wealth. If you were born under the pig sign, you know that your journey is marked by a deep desire to live sincerely and compassionately. Your life has been a balance between giving and receiving, always putting the well-being of others first. For those born in 1935 and 1947, this path has been built on moments that required strength and a generous heart. You've learned that, even in the hardest times, kindness and sincerity are not just virtues, they're true pillars that support your essence and help shape your story. For those born in 1959 and 1971, the journey brought countless examples of how compassion can be transformative. Your actions have always aimed to create harmonious environments, both at home and in the community. You may remember times when your willingness to help brought smiles and made a difference in someone's life. In Buddhism, the pig represents the ability to live fully and practice compassion, something you do almost instinctively, like second nature. And it's this ability that gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Those born in 1983 and 1995 find themselves in a constantly changing world where the challenge is balancing the pursuit of personal success with the desire to support others. Your generosity shows up in volunteering efforts, taking care of friends and family, and in simple but powerful actions. You know that the secret to a rich life is not in accumulating things, but in sharing, and that true satisfaction comes from acts of compassion and presence. This is the essence of the Buddhist teaching. Live fully, bringing comfort and support to those around you. Before we continue, take just 5 seconds to like the video and write compassion in the comments. It will be permanently recorded in our video and will help the channel grow. Until 2025, the pig sign presents many opportunities to put your generous and compassionate nature into practice. If you were born in 1935 or 1947, this period is ideal for reflecting on the contributions you've already made and how you can continue sharing your wisdom with the younger generations. The life lessons you've accumulated over the years are valuable, and by passing them on, you not only reinforce your own legacy, but also inspire those around you to cultivate a more harmonious and compassionate life. For those born in 1959, 1971, 1983, and 1995, the years leading up to 2025 will bring moments when it will be important to apply your generosity in different areas of life. For those born in 1983, now is the time to solidify practices of compassion and strengthen relationships, whether in social projects, work, or at home. Those born in 1995 are in a period of growth where leading with empathy and influencing others positively will be key. Remember that true leadership isn't just about commanding, but about inspiring and supporting others so everyone can grow together. The Buddhist teaching highlights that true prosperity comes from the ability to offer support and compassion. Until 2025, use this phase to expand your connections, strengthen partnerships, and promote harmony in your environment. Every act of generosity, no matter how small, creates ripples that deeply impact the lives of those around you. Your ability to see the good in every situation and spread that positive view is what will make this period especially significant and enriching for you. In the Buddhist context, the pig is a powerful symbol of generosity and compassion. These qualities go beyond the simple act of sharing. They reflect the ability to live with an open heart and a readiness to embrace. If you carry the pig sign, you've likely noticed that your willingness to help others is almost instinctive. In Buddhist teachings, this generosity is one of the keys to achieving a full and spiritually rich life. After all, true prosperity isn't measured by material wealth, but by the impact we have on the well-being of others. The practice of offering help and support to others, which comes so naturally to you, is exactly what Buddhism values as a path to spiritual growth. Living simply, yet with a mind and heart filled with compassion, creates an atmosphere of harmony around you. This is the essence of the Dharma. It's not just about meditating and seeking inner peace, but about spreading that peace through everyday actions, no matter how small. When you give of yourself, you feel a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond any material reward. Imagine the times when a comforting word or a small gesture from you made a difference in someone's life. These are the little gifts that make your journey more meaningful. Being generous is, in a way, an act of courage because it involves stepping out of yourself and connecting with the needs of others. The pig, with its welcoming energy, represents this ideal in a profound way. The world needs this compassionate essence, and you are the living proof of how it can make all the difference. For those born under the pig sign, integrating generosity and spirituality into daily life isn't just a choice, it's a way of living that brings fulfillment. In the modern world, where speed and competition are often prioritized, Your ability to act with compassion is a breath of fresh air. Applying this essence in small daily actions, such as truly listening to someone, offering help without expecting anything in return, or simply being present, transforms the life around you. It's these actions that maintain balance and show how spirituality can be present in every detail. Buddhist practice teaches that true enlightenment comes from an open heart and a conscious mind. With your generous nature, you're already ahead on this journey. When you live by these values, you'll see that abundance manifests in many ways, whether through deeper relationships or the peace of mind that accompanies every act of kindness. Simple moments, like supporting a friend or practicing empathy with a coworker, create a lasting and real impact. These gestures shape not only your journey, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Keep that generosity alive and see how it reflects in a life of fulfillment. Even when challenges appear, the essence of the pig allows you to find strength and meaning in helping others. It's this mindset that builds a more compassionate community and an environment where everyone can grow together. Don't forget that every small act of compassion, no matter how it seems, has a much greater effect than you might imagine. Living with this intention makes spirituality an integral part of who you are. Now that you know the true essence of the pig, it's time to put into practice what you've learned. Remember, generosity isn't just an act, it's a way of life. What can you do today to spread kindness around you? How can your actions create a cycle of abundance for both you and others? The key is to live with an open heart, without expecting anything in return, but knowing that every act of compassion makes a difference. And you, how can you start applying this generous energy in your life? How can the teachings of the pig shape your journey toward a more balanced and prosperous future? If you're ready to live this abundance, now is the time to take the first step. Don't let this opportunity slip away. And remember, true success isn't in the accumulation of material goods, but in the positive impact you leave in the lives of those around you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take a moment to do so and turn on notifications to keep learning all about Tibetan astrology and how its wisdom can transform your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.